Hey everybody, it's Wakia Thunder. I thought I'd do a little thing on Qigong today. Spelled QIQONG. It's spelled different ways, but you can use any spelling you want. Qigong, meaning energy generating exercises associated with meditation, martial arts, mostly the martial arts like Tai Chi, uh, and others. Wu Ji is another one. But Qigong is a way to generate energy in your body and spread it throughout your meridians, healing energy. Okay. Self healing, healing others. Once you get the chi flow going and you open up the meridians, the acupuncture meridians, uh, you can energize yourself, renew yourself, and spread it around to others and direct energy. And the reason that I'm doing this is because I direct energy at people. And so if you direct energy, you want to make sure that it's good, pristine energy. But this is just basically for people that want to practice this for their own self-benefit. Now I'm going to start off by explaining the stance, the basic stance of Qigong. And it's going to help you considerably if you do this. Now you want to be in a stance of where your feet are parallel, okay, facing forwards, parallel, about 18 inches apart or shoulder width apart, and your knees will be slightly bent. Now the reason that your knees are slightly bent is to allow the chi to flow better, because a straight joint doesn't allow chi flow, but a slightly bent joint does. You want your spine erect, and you want to feel like there's a little hook on the top of your head that's just gently pulling up to stretch your spine out. However, your shoulders are totally relaxed and your arms are kind of like hanging out by your sides. And you want to imagine two robin's eggs underneath your armpits. That's kind of the feel you want to have. And you also want to make sure that your wrists and your arms are slightly bent and your shoulders are relaxed. So you're actually grounding down into Mother Earth, and you want to picture roots growing out of the bottom of your feet, going down into Mother Earth and sucking up the yin energy. So you're rooting down, you're dropping your center down into Mother Earth. Again, your knees are slightly bent. Your butt isn't pooched out back, it's kind of tucked in a little, okay, but not too far. And that's the basic stance, looking straight ahead. Now, the breathing part is important too, because you want to breathe into your abdomen. And the way you breathe into your abdomen is by dropping your diaphragm, not expanding your lungs with your muscles like that, but breathing in and dropping your diaphragm and allowing the air just to come into your lungs. So you're breathing into what they call the Dan Tian, which is 1.5 inches below your navel. The Dan Tian, the Pearl Palace, there's a lot of names for it. And that's where you store your chi energy. That's opposite of the point on your back called Ming Men, which is Heaven's Gate or Life Gate. More commonly known as Life Gate, because that's where your life energy comes in, is through the small of your back opposite of your navel. So when you breathe, when you're in this stance, you're rooted down, your feet are parallel. I'm going to be repeating this over and over. You have a relaxed disposition. Your face is actually, you can smile down into your body. Okay, and just relax your face. Now, you always want to make sure that when you're breathing, that you're realizing that you're not just breathing air, but you're breathing qi, you're breathing energy into your dantian, and it kind of poofs out a little. Okay, now, another important thing is you want to keep the tongue, your tongue, on the roof of your mouth, right behind the teeth on the palate. Okay, you stick it up there, it's real easy, and you breathe through your nose, not through your mouth, through your nose. Now, when you're breathing, again, you want to envision that you're breathing in prana. The Hindus call it prana, but the Chinese term is qi, or energy of the universe. And as you're visualizing bringing it into your body and into your being, with each inhale, you visualize the qi permeating your body, almost like every pore of your skin is breathing it in. It's all around us. It's in the universe, people. So you breathe it in. You stand in this stance, feet parallel, knees slightly bent, arms out to the side, relaxed, rooting down into Mother Earth with the roots on the bottom of your feet and opening the top of your head to Grandfather. Now, there's energy centers on the body and there's channels, okay? So in the front, the acupuncture meridian, the main one, is called the Ren channel, R-E-N. R-E-N. And then D-U, goes down the back. But it's a circular thing. So when you breathe in, you can breathe that energy up your spine, over the top of your head, and then let it trickle down through your tongue where it's touching and down the front energy center of your body. That's called circulation of the microcosmic orbit in Taoist terminology. Circulation of the microcosmic orbit. Now, this lower energy center, Dantian, spelled D-A-N-T-I-E-N, is also a place where your sexual energy originates from, and sexual energy is used a lot in these esoteric practices because sexual energy is none other than base energy. Base meaning the base chakras, the lower chakra between the legs, and then the one right underneath the belly button, which is your dantian. And this is where the elixir of life comes from. So let's say you're feeling sexual energy. You can do this exercise, okay? And we all feel sexual energy at one time or another. Fess up here, okay? You can use that energy in this breathing process, okay? When you feel that energy, you breathe that energy right up your spine and over the top of your head and back down to the dantian, and breathe into the dantian for a while, okay? And then again, imagine it as you breathe in, going up your spine and over the top of your head. This is also known in some advanced meditations as Kundalini, K-U-N-D-A-L-I-N-I, Kundalini energy. This is ancient, age-old stuff. And this energy is used in meditation techniques. It's used in Tantra, T-A-N-T-R-A, which is a sexual yoga done between two partners that cultivate this energy, okay, and know how to transfer it to one another during the process of sacred love or sacred sex. I thought I would bring that up because I've done videos on that too, and it's very healthy. But doing this alone creates a yin-yang alchemy anyway, male-female within, okay, When you do it alone, you're not doing it alone. You're doing it with your yin energy and your yang energy, which is male and female, which we all have both of those energies inside of us. So, this is a good start for learning all kinds of different things. How to project energy, how to share energy with other people, male, female, how to do inner alchemy, the inner love, okay, the inner love making, which has been long known by in the Taoist culture and in other cultures. Shiva Shakti, it's called in Hindu. Circulation of the microcosmic orbit. Now that the Hindu people or the people from India the yogis have a similar thing called Kriya, which I have practiced for many years, which is movement of the same energy, this Kundalini energy. Kriya means movement of energy, okay? Just like microcosmic orbit means movement of energy. So once you get this energy going, you're going to start feeling tingling sensations in your third eye, in your chakra, in your throat chakra, in your heart chakra, in your solar plexus chakra, in your dantian, and in your base chakra. And these chakras are like flowers, if you could see them, and they're different colors for each chakra. And they spin this way, okay, which is clockwise, okay. They spin clockwise. If you put your thumb like this and then your fingers, you can tell which way that they're spinning, okay. Your thumb on your third eye and your finger pointed down, that's the way the chakras are spinning. Okay. In each chakra, the crown chakra is almost like an ultraviolet, white. The third eye is kind of like a purple, okay, indigo, purple. The throat chakra is kind of a royal blue. The heart chakra is green. The solar plexus chakra is yellow. The dantian is orange, and the base chakra, heated up sexual energy, red, okay? All these chakras can be opened up when you circulate this energy up the spine, okay? Breathing in only through the nose. You can breathe in through the mouth too. That's a different technique in Kriya, which is real advanced. And I might teach that later, although I think that's a little too advanced for this group right now. This will get the energy. You need to get the energy flowing subtly. You'll feel tingling sensations as different chakras open up. You'll feel your crown chakra pop open, almost like somebody opened the door to the top of your head. That's what the Hopis call it. They were into this big time. All indigenous peoples know this, that are enlightened. Okay, so they called it opening the door to the top of your head and talking to the Creator. And they had a secret society just for that purpose, to teach people how to do that. So this is very esoteric stuff. It's not to be taken lightly or trifled with. You're to do this with reverence, okay? Now let's review it here, okay? We're standing with our feet shoulder width apart, parallel, knees slightly bent, arms out at the side, like we have an egg underneath our arms, just kind of hanging loose, relaxing, rooting down into Mother Earth. Tongue on the roof of your mouth, breathing through the nose. In a meditative state, you can close your eyes if you want to do this, or you can go into splatter vision, which I taught earlier. But you want a soft eye gaze. You just want to try to feel the energy around you and breathe it in. Remember, it's not oxygen. It is that, but it's much more than that. This is a mental thing. This is something that you have to concentrate on, like in meditation. You have to concentrate on feeling the energy. Now, some people say the best way to do this is when you breathe in, imagine that your spine is a straw, okay, and that as you breathe in to your abdomen, tongue on the roof of your mouth, breathing through your nose, as you breathe in, you imagine that the straw in your spine is sucking up some kind of either cool fluid or warm fluid, slightly warm fluid, that you're sucking it up. That's an imaginary technique that causes real things to happen. Matter of fact, I can feel the energy flowing on me right now just from talking about it and doing it a little bit. Now, you might not feel this stuff at first. You might not feel the tingling, but you will. It'll come on like that, like gangbusters all of a sudden. So I recommend that you don't give up on it, and that you can even do it sitting, same thing, sitting on the edge of a bed with your hands resting palms up on your knees. If it's too hard for you to stand, feet on the floor, same thing, only you're just sitting. Same posture, only you're just sitting down. Spine erect, same thing. It's a meditative technique, so it can be done either standing meditation or sitting meditation. And all indigenous people were into this in some way. It's connecting and rooting with Mother Earth and opening to Grandfather Sky. Now, once you get this energy flowing, and sometimes you'll even feel it like, it'll feel like water just trickling down the front of your face. It gets pretty intense. And you can connect with other people if you're in tune with them, thousands of miles apart. Okay. But that's a discussion for another time. It's pretty awesome, people, because there really is no distance and there is no time. So you can be right next to somebody and feel their energy. But you want to cultivate your energy this way, okay? Your individual energy. You want to be aware that you are a spiritual person. Now, these meridians that I talked about, these acupuncture meridians, once you get this flowing, you can disperse that energy right on out from the main Ren and Du channels that run down the center of your body out to your limbs and your fingers and your toes, and just spreading it out through all the meridians in your body. I want you to just get this basic stance first, and then we'll go on to other things. Maybe. It's kind of hard to do if I'm not standing up and showing you actually how to do it. But there's other energy gathering exercises where you move your hands in certain ways and bring the energy into your body. Okay. But right now we're just going to practice on the breathing and that concept of circulating energy and that concept of moving energy around and just feeling it, okay? Remember, the energy is not, it's not the breath, but the breath activates the energy. See, the lungs and all the mechanism there, and the tongue on the roof of your mouth, you're just activating the energy as you're breathing with oxygen and taking in oxygen. The whole system is an activation for life force, okay? And remember, it's not wrong to use that sexual energy to do this, okay? So if you feel that come on, you can use that energy and regulate it and use it to spread out in your whole body for healing purposes and for consciousness raising. Because when you do this, when your chakra opens up and your third eye opens up, you're raising your consciousness with this technique. Now you can Google Qigong stances and Qigong techniques, and if you forget any of this, and it'll be on there, and so you can look up Qi and Prana and all that stuff. But Thunder's been doing this for like many, many, many years. Everything. Kriya Yoga, Tantra Yoga, Qigong, Tai Chi, and then of course I do the martial arts, and I use all this with that too. So I think I've covered everything. Also, you want to, one other thing, if you wear glasses or any kind of metallic jewelry, take it off. Even if you have Levi's with a button on them, take it off. Put on loose-fitting sweat clothes or shorts or whatever with no metal, okay, because metal tends to subdue the intensity of the energy, okay, so you want to be as close to nude as you can, be comfortable, have comfortable clothes on. Some people wear Tai Chi shoes. It's all right to wear those in a Tai Chi outfit. Loose fitting. I'll say though that I can do it anywhere. I'm doing it right now and I got glasses on, and this is mainly just because for when you're beginning this, you want to really feel it, but hell, this energy just comes over me spontaneously. Rising of the Kundalini opens up the top of my head. I channel, I write, I do all kinds of things. Also, before I end this video, I wanted to say that I posted a thing on Campfire Council about a book, a novel, Western. It's okay to do this, people, to share our interests, our music. I've seen music videos on there. That's great. I might put some heavy jazz on there that'll blow you people away. I don't know if you ever heard of John Coltrane and Miles Davis, but if I do put John Coltrane on there, there's some stuff on YouTube that's pretty deep. It's jazz, people. It's real music. Not that the other stuff you listen to isn't real music. I have high standards, okay, because I've been a musician for 40 years, playing jazz and every kind of music you can think of, including disco and the whole bit. But this is real music, people. John Coltrane was a spiritual master. So if you see anything that I put by him up there, which I may do, it would behoove you to suffer through it and listen to the whole thing. He does squeaks and squawks, you would think, but actually that's him playing 3 different notes at once on a saxophone. So anyway, just thought I'd add that stuff. It's okay to add things on the council's site that we enjoy ourselves, and I always listen to the videos and stuff that people put up there. Okay, I guess I'll leave it there today. That's enough food for thought. And if you have any questions, you can put it in the comment section. People out there that are interested in the Campfire Council but don't know about it should check out the links below, because we're a sacred organization that is kindred, speaks truth, and is into survival, self-protection, spiritual practices. You name it, we're into it. We don't rule anything out or in. The only thing that we aren't into is lying, and like the masters of propaganda do with the mainstream media and the government and all that stuff, which I won't go into now. Let's just leave this a nice spiritual video. Okay? This is Wakia, over and out. See you on the flip side.